office is closed to the public. This is where they expected me to go for this stupid homeless application that they wouldn't respond to tell me where it was. And not only that, it is also clear that Keep 'em Out are a part of the council. So whilst they claim, oh yeah, Keep 'em Out completely separate to the council, it's nothing to do with us when all these repairs don't get done and they don't show up to appointments they're meant to do, and then they'll blame each other. It actually turns out that the Keep 'em Out are the council. And what is this location that we had to go to into the middle of nowhere that's probably impossible to find out if you don't know where you go and they don't respond to where you ask them, where do I go? I want to check that we are still recording, because I haven't got my foot around the right way. Keep my are looking through their windows at me whilst I record this. In their van, it's like, why is he recording this? How dare he record this? What's he talking about? Is he slagging us up again? Well, probably, but mostly the council for being shit. They call me in here about my ASBO complaints about my neighbour, and then they have a go at me for my garden, because I'm clearing the garden, and then they're like, oh no, but you're fly tipping it on your neighbours, even though theirs is full of shit and weeds. College Road office. I mean, it's pretty hidden. On top of that, it also claims it's 599 College Road, then clearly it isn't. 611. Waiting to the dog. Not the stranger. But 611, this is not, because that's 607 over there. So I mean, yeah, it's sort of nearby, but it's also hidden, and if you don't know where you're going, then, well, you're kind of a bit fucked, aren't you? Because good luck finding the place to fill in your stupid homeless application if they're not even going to tell you where to go upon request. So that's clearly where I had to go. Of course, there's all the bags of trash that the council haven't collected in 9 weeks. 9 weeks, fucking hell, council, come on. Take the bin bags already, even the recycle ones, you know. It takes the piss. Even in the nice houses, they still haven't collected. All the trash has been sat out for weeks and weeks and weeks. What are you doing, council? Trying to save money? And also I feel attacked because, you know, bringing me in for that, which the garden I've been repairing for months and months and months, and they knew about. And it's only because I've got the ASBO complainted against the neighbour. Suddenly it's an issue. It's like, wow, you know, we're going to look for excuses to kick out. Oh, and also that LGM case that you're not offering you conversation. We're just going to find excuses to ruin your life. Bin bags everywhere. They might not have been bin bags, I don't know. Even the main roads aren't safe from the council not collecting the trash. I really should have filmed it, but this is the sort of water feature that you want to flick your lucky pennies into. Yes, we're still talking about the lucky pennies. I found a penny on the street, and I made it. No, it's really. I'm not going to reveal it, but you know, I'm sure you know what my wish is. And yeah, those are the sort of water places that you want to put your penny in. Flick it, you know, give it a flick. Whilst holding on to it, close your eyes, and wishing out that for what matters most to you in the world. Will my dreams come true? It's a rainy day, who knows, maybe. We shall see. I mean, you know, extra water for the extra look on a nice little stream. And it landed in the stream, so maybe I'll get lucky. We shall see. Oops. It's also a good spot to point out on still pretty main roads. Bins for days remain emptied, or for weeks and months, as it turns out. I mean, when the trash is getting that big, is it time you collected at Birmingham City Council? Isn't it time you sent an emergency collection? And then we hit the mother loads, lots of garbage, just off the main road, because hey, once you're off the main roads, the council doesn't give a shit and they never collect it. So there's years of garbage just left all the way down the street, because the council couldn't give a shit to start collections at all once you're off the main roads. This stuff I very roundabout, and look at all the bags of trash as the cars go. A million are wrong. Right next to a busy road where they still haven't collected all the bins. It's beyond a joke. The lesser spotted bin lorry that isn't collecting the rubbish that is right there What the fuck, Birmingham Council? There's a bin lorry there and it's missing all the bins. Fucking hell. And another one that's actually maybe going to collect the trash. Maybe. Or maybe not. Considering this is the road that bin lorry just drove down, that's a big fat negatory on actually collecting the bins, isn't it? I think you missed a few there, Mr. Bin Man. Just a few. I mean, just like every single bin literally and down the entire road you missed, you know. That's what I mean by a few. I mean, it came across as a bit of an attack on me. The whole thing was, you come in for this ASBO complaint about your neighbour, and the first thing that we'll talk about is the not mentioned garden that, you know, you've been doing up. And so, there's like half an hour, 40 minutes of them complaining about the garden, saying how it's like fly tipping, because, you know, moving dirt from my side to their side, it's essentially a different property, and that's fly tipping, and I need to do something about the dirt. And then about 5 minutes about the actual ASBO complaint with the neighbours, making noise all night and keeping me awake all night. It's like, oh, you know, Tracy Brennan, you're attacking me on this. You attacked me on the damp that was coming into the property because they wouldn't repair it, and I had to complain about that complaint about 4 times and keep up wouldn't turn up. And, you know, and you're attacking me on this now for reporting an ASBO complaint where the neighbours are being dickheads, and come on, let them sleep. And you're really going to go into the garden dirt. I mean, whoa, look, there's dirt on their side. And even still, you know, essentially it's the same property. And just making my side nice and tidy and clean, and their side's still going to be full of weeds and overgrown and shit. But, you know, they're not going to do anything about it until it's severely overgrown. But, you know, it's just the stupidest complaint in the world of their behalf. And sort your trash out yourself, Birmingham Council. Fucking pick up your trash from the streets before you complain to anyone. Yeah, you got bin lorries driving about, but they don't seem to be collecting the actual trash. It's been months. Please, take the trash out. And don't find excuses to try and blame me when I'm bringing up an ASBO complaint. Oh, but you're moving dirt onto their side of the garden because you're digging up the weeds and making it nice. But you've fly-tipped dirt on their bit of grass. Oh no! We must kick you out because you're fly-tipping. Your housing officer, Tracy Brennan, has refuted our allegations of antisocial behaviour against your neighbours. This requires further investigation. Blah 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 blah. In detail, discussions of tendency have been arranged for you to visit Very Common Neighbourhood Office at that address at 11. The office is closed to the public. When you arrive, please wait at the entrance where a housing officer will meet you at your allocated time of your appointment. I mean, I don't know, I just felt quite attacked the entire interview, like, you know, just for clearing up the garden, for putting a little bit of dirt on their side of the garden, because I was digging up all the weeds, and their side's overgrown and shitty and filled with weeds anyway, and they do nothing about it. And my complaint, you know, just because I've complained about them keeping me awake all night. No, they want to attack me, and probably because of the LGO complaint as well, because, hey, they want to defend themselves and their illegal behaviour, so they want to make out like I'm the criminal for complaining, because dare I complain when they fuck up everything and leave me fucked up for the 5 years of my life and ruin my life, and, you know, oh, how dare I complain, how dare I bring up issues, you know, oh, I should just suffer and be kept awake all night by shithead neighbours and not complain about it. You know, because that's what they want. They don't want to have to deal with all the shitty complaints, so they'll come for excuses to attack me for bringing up the complaints. Because that garden, I've been sorting out for months and months and months, and it's not been an issue. And then all of a sudden, because I've complained about the ASBO, oh, fucking hell, this garden's an issue. And it's like, ugh, fuck's sake. And, you know, it's a bit of dirt, so I'd flatten out over their weeds and it would make their side nicer. But no, I'm not even allowed to do that, because that fly tipping, putting a bit of dirt there. Whoa, dirt on the garden! Oh no!